Hello. Responsibility. I am one vote for world equality. I am one vote for full and complete responsibility for myself and for everybody as myself on this planet Earth. I am one and you makes two, so together we are double from starting point. It is time that we take responsibility for ourselves and the lives we have here on Earth. Selfishness and greed and stress and anxiety and depression, etc. have been hashtags, or what shall I say, diagnosed us for too long, or for too much. It is time that we take responsibility, and it is that one thing that makes us that is equally shared on this surface of this earth today, and that is equal responsibility. We are all, through our participating with mind, responsible for every iota of deed and word or action or thought that occurs on this earth. We are all responsible for everything that is bad and crappy and abusive and that is war and wrong, but also the little part that are good and cool and nice. We are all responsible for this. And I am one vote for world equality, for all to be free, to burn all the weapons, to melt all the tanks and the fighter jets. And because we can do this, it is a possibility, it is an opportunity that we can do this, and therefore we will do this because we can do it, because it is what is best for all. And there is no way out of this. There are no easy turns. We all have to face responsibility within our lives, within the days, within the life that we live, and to be responsible with ourselves. I mean, politics should be decided where people meet. Politics should be decided where people talk about stuff. People talk about Ukraine, and people talk about money, people talk about God. And it should not be that politics is restricted to a wealthy few people sitting and pushing buttons above our heads. I mean, we have the possibility to create heaven on earth. We have the possibility to do that. So it's about time that we face our equal responsibility for all life that is on this planet. Since the 1970s, about 50% of the animal population of this earth had disappeared. Extinction means forever. We can still save this place before greed eats us all, finish us totally with the nuclear war, or just like this storm and I don't know, climate changes and oceans that rise several meters and stuff like that. But I don't want that. Nobody wants that. It's like the competition. If you have a competing amongst, you have 19 students in the classroom, and out of them you have in the school in the Western countries you have tests. The tests all the time, testing the students, and out of a test you have one winner and 19 losers. Out of 20 students, that means that you have 20 losers, because if you only have 1 out of 20 that can be winning, you really have no winner at all anyway. So it's time to change All of this. And your help is needed. I am one vote for world equality, for your equality, for world equality, for all to be free. And together with you, we can take responsibility for existence as it is. I stand up for world equality, for all to be free. I stand up to say enough weapons, enough guns, enough tanks, enough bullets. They have done enough damage by far. We can just learn to live together. We don't have to fight all the time. We don't have to have these characters that are creating divide and conquer and that are splitting us up and that are making us hate each other. We don't need that. We can do better than that. We have come further. We can live together. Peace and harmony is a possibility. We have to stop, really stop. And to stop, for instance, the financial situation in the world, where some are billionaires and trillionaires actually. And since the financial crisis in 2008, that is not that long time ago, that is 6 years ago. Since the financial crisis that started in 2008, the world's billionaires have doubled. That means that some, or should I say the elite few, have gained on the financial crisis with more millions and billions to their accounts, while the ordinary worker, the ordinary Joe, the ordinary whatever, farmer, student, what the fuck, have lost this money to this elite class. Now, hear me out. It is important, it is very important, that we don't have a violent because violent revolutions will not get us anywhere. That is my opinion anyway. I mean, like we see in Mexico City today, and Brussels, like we see in Ukraine, like we see in Libya, violent demonstrations and violent turnovers result in nothing new changes. Nothing new changes if you just replace the old puppets with new puppets. We need a fundamental system change. And that's where I invite you to come and join us at Equal Life Foundation and check out Living Income Guarantee Proposal. Check out the Living Income Guarantee Proposal. It is a real proposal for real fucking physical change for everybody. Direct democracy. End of guns. We can do it, and because we can do it, we fucking will do it. So I need you to participate and to join us. There are no easy turns here. We have to walk this all the way. All the way. So don't let aggression or stress get the best of you. I mean, we have to work this out together collectively. I hereby take complete responsibility for myself as everybody else, because I will do what is best for all. And I will be honest and search myself, my inside, my outside world, to find out what is any given circumstance, best solution for everybody, not just for myself. It is time that we stop the greed, and the violence, and the abuse, and the crime, and the murder. It is time that we start to live together, and to be able to live together, and to live like sisters and brothers on this planet. We have to go through some radical change, but we don't need to throw rocks at the police. We don't need to shoot guns. That would be unnecessary. We want to prevent that. We can have a democratic political change. It is very well possible. Look at Spain, the new political movement there. Yet we can movement. They are gaining in. They are having place in parliament. They are opposing corruption, and they are to even out the inequality. That is through their main political direction. So they are doing it. I mean, just by changing the puppets or changing the politicians in Ukraine, when you can't have actual change. Violence solves nothing. Violence causes more violence, etc. So the sort of gun lords gets their way. I mean, I want to tell you one more time. Since 2008, and I feel it's very certain that you were born in 2008 and you had experience with the financial crisis that happened and started in 2008. The world's, I tell you this again, the world's billionaires have doubled since then. The number of billionaires. The super rich people that have billions and billions and millions and trillions, literally, of dollars, or kroners, or yen, or euro. And they have that money because we other people, taxpayers, ordinary workers, students and soldiers or farmers or whatever, pay taxes to them through the political system that is totally haywire mostly. They told it was a financial crisis. It was actually just a big rob. But we cannot go to the step of turning violent against politicians, against the government. We have to go gradually, small steps towards change. That is why we say a living income guaranteed, for everybody is guaranteed a decent life, for all voices to be heard. I take responsibility for myself, as I dare you to take responsibility for yourself, for everything that you ever done, ever thought about, ever wanted, ever, whatever. I take responsibility for yourself and walk with me. Walk with me till we are there, till we have heaven on this earth. That is like we would like to see. Because we can create heaven on earth, and so we will create heaven on earth. Let's take responsibility for what we are, what we have become. Learn the mind, walk with us. Thank you, have a nice day.